Welcome back to the Force9's YouTube channel. Welcome back to more Tale of the Toffees on Football Manager 2017. And today we're going to meet the players. We're going to set up a tactic and we may get into a friendly. We'll wait and see what sort of time I have left. But the assistant manager has said that we need to meet the players. So let's hold a team meeting. Okay, morale-wise, a bit mixed. Aruna Kone is transfer listed. And anything else that I need to make note of? Mori is wanted. Tom Cleverley is transfer listed, and we have those 3 injuries which I mentioned last time. So let's assertively introduce ourselves as the new manager. Phil Jagielka, the captain, says, "Welcome, I'm pleased to see you in charge and hope your reign is long and successful. I'm going to say I'm very positive about our chances and I think we can qualify for the Europa League this season." No disagreements, that's good. I'm delighted that we share the same level of ambition. We can qualify for the Europa League this season for sure. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. So everyone's morale improving, no one even neutral or low, so that's good. And we'll speak to Jagielka as well, see what he says. Everyone's getting along really well. We've got a great togetherness right now, so that's a good start. Okay, our director of football has given us a report regarding transfer and contract decisions. Oh, so this is where the backroom advice is now then, so transfers and contracts. So we can apply all for these now, I believe, yes. And we can ask for these every fortnight, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. What was the other thing now? Receive contextual advice between emails, yes, because that will give us extra information as well. Okay, so players considering asking for improved contracts. That's okay. Recommended that we offer Jagielka a new contract. Recommend we remove Tom Cleverley from the transfer list and offer Conor McAleeney out for loan. I'll have a look at that in more detail a bit later on. The registration window is open. We have not yet registered Deulofeu, so we'll be doing that because I like Deulofeu as a player. Tyrone Duffus' contract is due to expire. He doesn't look too great in terms of his rating, so that probably won't happen, but we'll have to wait and see. Expires in 6 months as well. That's strange. Why is his contract so strange? He looks crap. I'm going to set him for release. So the meeting with Owen Koeman. I'm guessing this is Ronald's, I don't know, is it his brother or something like that? I don't know. Let's attend the meeting. Intra-squad friendly. Yeah, we'll do the intra-squad friendly because then that will let us take a look at the match engine. So that's what I'm going to do. Instead of doing a friendly, we'll do the intra-squad friendly. Team report, yes. Meeting with staff, yes. Future prospects and transfer list of players. You arrange friendlies, I'll take care of them. You can do the opposition instructions. I'll do press conferences. Happy with the situation there. Team talks I'll do. And all training and match preparation for the youth team, please. There you go. That's all your stuff sorted out. So this is his report. That's a good team report. So Leighton Baines leads 4 players who can play as a left back. That's good depth. Aaron Lennon's one of 6 players who can feature as a right midfielder, showcasing good depth. There are a number of talented young prospects at the club, including Shani Tarashai, Brendan Galloway and Gethin Jones. As an excellent player in his position, Seamus Coleman stands out as a strong option as a right back. Sadly, he's injured at the moment. As an impressive player in this position, Leighton Baines stands out as a strong option as a left back. There's plenty of room in the wage budget with an additional £125,000 a week still available to be spent. There's impressive depth outside of the first team with the likes of Aidan McGeady, Luke Garber and Leandro Rodriguez all capable of playing a role in the first team. Plenty of room in the transfer budget with an additional £45 million still available. Goalkeeper depth. Lack quality depth in this position beyond Martin Stecklenburg in terms of those able to play as a goalkeeper. So lacking in goalkeepers. Lack quality depth in this position beyond Seamus Coleman in terms of those able to play right back. That's a problem because he's injured. So right back is one of the first things we need to go and buy. And the same as centre backs as well. Apparently we need more centre backs. We've got Jagielka and Mori. And don't have Stones anymore, do they? Of course they don't. Some players aren't the strongest physically and the squad as a whole could do with improving in strength. And the squad isn't at best in terms of jumping. So that's a nice, good report. I'm happy with that. And it's much more detailed than it has been before. Introductory advice summary. Recommendation. Use youth facilities. Yeah, for players. Yeah. Penalty takers. Yeah, apply all of those. Do you know what? I'm going to apply all to all of this. Because I agree with everything there. Oh, that's all the set pieces, that does. Yeah, we'll apply all. Okay, that's done. Okay, so we've got to look at our social feed here. So let's have a read of this. So we left it off here. So this is the new stuff. So Everton's suggested targets: Malaga's 22 attacking midfielder Juanpi to add depth to the squad. Real Hispalis 19-year-old attacking midfielder Dani Ceballos to add depth to the squad. And Hoffenheim's 19-year-old attacking midfielder Nadim Amiri. So 3 players that we should probably have a look at there, because that is transfer rumours from 442. The division's open, all the transfer windows. Middlesbrough keen on bringing Marco Rocca to the club. Chasing the loan deal. Otavio and Swansea story has legs, so Swansea after Otavio. So there's a few things there we can look at. Here's a scout report on Victor Moses. Some doubts may be worth tracking him. So what does it say here? Moses had to adapt to fit in, and he's slow in anticipating situations. So Victor Moses is probably not a player we're going to go for. He's not bad, but I can do much better than that. Also got reports on Giovanni Dos Santos. Looks okay. Of course, he plays at LA Galaxy at the moment. Extremely interesting in the transfer. Bit of a hefty price though. I probably wouldn't pay that much for him. So that'll be something we're not going to look at. Iago Aspas, of course, used to play for Liverpool, so this would draw a bit of controversy, I think. Wage budget, not too bad. Cost is a bit more than I would like to pay, again. But yeah, I mean, the Premier League, it didn't really work out for him last time in the Premier League, so I wouldn't really want to give it another go. Andre Pierre Gignac, 30 years old, kind of older than I'd like, but he's a good player. Plays for Tigres, actually. He used to play for, is it Marseille he used to play for? I think so. Keesung Young, that could be a decent signing on the central midfielder. There's that Amiri player. Good black stars in potential, but only 2 gold stars. That's not enough, so we need to scout him a bit more. Fred. That's not the Fred, is it? The one that's really sucked at the World Cup. He's got decent potential. Paslak from Dortmund. I recognise that name. Michael Keane, centre-back, can also play as right-back, so that's a potential signing. This guy looks fairly decent. Jeremy Tolyan, he's quite costly, 21 years old. Can play either side of the defence. Training camp squad to China, so we need to send that off. Okay, so we're coming up to our friendly. We'll say that. So these questions look kind of similar to what they were before. But hopefully there'll be some new ones as the game progresses and it brings in new ones later on. We'll have to see. Okay, so we've got a couple more things now. Real's been keen on bringing... Well, we've seen the Morocco stuff, missing the Swansea stuff. And the only new thing is that Tottenham has suggested that Mönchengladbach's 28 million rated striker Andre Hahn has been interested in him as of late. So another potential transfer there. Financial fair play. I don't know a lot about that. I'll read that a bit later. And Aaron Jones is 17. Where's that friendly? Here we go, we're at the match preview. So now's a good time to actually have a look at the team. So can we go to squad depth? Okay, so up here is where you can find the backroom invites of every page. It says here that Ross Barkley is unhappy with the lack of depth in midfield. So he's right, there is not a lot of midfield options. Now I'm trying to work out how you can get to the squad depth screen.
A few moments later.
Ah, found it. So team report. It's under team report. So this looks very, very nice. I'm very happy with how this looks. So in terms of a formation, it's going to be a front three, probably a 4-3-3 formation, like a 4-2. I don't know if it'll be a 4-1-2-3 or a 4-2-3-1. I'm not quite sure, but we'll have a mess around with it and we'll see what we can do. So if we go to our tactic then, so let's find some players. So in goal, Martin Stecklenburg, Joe Robles is the backup. I'll probably look to buy another goalkeeper, so that's definite for there. So early on here, we're missing Seamus Coleman. I'm going to filter in the under-23s and see if there's another one, someone in there that we could maybe play. No, because they're all going to be playing for the youngsters, aren't they? So yeah, we're already in a bit of trouble in terms of our team. Of course, we've got Ashley Williams and Maury, and then left back you got Baines, you got Oviedo, you got Galloway and Garbutt can play there. They're on loan at the moment. We'll get Baines out there for now. I like they've already given us, the formation that we're likely to play. Gareth Barry there. McCarthy's injured, so it's going to have to be. It's going to be Cleverly, and then on the right wing Morales, on the left wing Delafeu, and up front. Oh god, because you've got Balassi as well, haven't you? So no, Delafeu on the left, Barkley there, and then Lukaku up front, and then of course you've got guys like Balassi as well. So let's have a look at this. So Lukaku's a target man, absolutely. We'll keep Morales as a winger. Delafeu I think is an inside forward, yeah. Barkley is an advanced playmaker. Gareth Bale plays a central midfielder on the actually automatic. We'll put him on automatic. Cleverly is a box to box. Baines is definitely a wing back. I think we'll keep Jagielka maybe as a full back on support, and we'll keep those as defensive central midfielders. Let's just pick a bench. There we go. So there we are. So have a look at the team then. So ratings. Best player is apparently Romelu Lukaku. That's no surprise. 23-year-old striker. Let's have a look at him. There he is. So, actually, technically, he doesn't look as good as I thought he would. 14 heading and 13 first touch. 15 finishings are handy. Good at penalties. Mentals are pretty decent. Very good physically. Technically, he doesn't look very good, actually. But we'll keep him there. If we get like a huge fee for him soon, then we'll absolutely sell him. But we'll have to see. Individual training, yeah, that's done. And next, okay, yeah. So you get that backroom advice on every player now, if he has advice for him. Valencia is another one, so he's on loan from West Ham. I completely forgot that had happened. Balassi, Delafeu, McCarthy, Coleman, Barkley, Morales, Baines, Jagielka, and you've got some of the youngsters here. Tarashai is a decent prospect, as is Galloway. So. Yeah, some decent players in here. As far as where we need to strengthen, right back absolutely needs to be strengthened. Probably central midfield and in goal are the main positions we need to look at, really. In terms of potential, so there's Galloway. He's our best, got very good potential as a centre back and as a left back. He looks pretty decent, actually. I'm wondering if we can maybe get him back almost now. What about in the under-18s? Who have we got here? Anyone else that we can maybe look at bringing up? The best player up down here looks like Alex Denny. He's a central midfielder. He's only 16. He's got good decisions at 14, decent work rate, good passing. That's about it for now, but in fact he doesn't actually look that good. So in terms of youth, we don't have a lot of good players. But under 23s, there's some decent prospects down here. Like Pennington's decent as well, but we can do better. There's going to be some great wonder kids, and I'm going to go out and try and find as many as I can. Okay, so let's just play this intra squad friendly because I want to look at the match engine. We'll leave this team as it is. In fact, in terms of our formation, we're going to control and fluids. Do you know, we're going to do that for now, and then we're going to add instructions. I want to do a bit of research before we actually delve right into it. Okay, so exactly the same formation by their players: Hewitt, or Hewelt rather, Folds, Baxter, Holgate, Kenny, Davis, Walsh, Dow, Calvert-Lewin, McElhaney, and Leandro Rodriguez are the starting 11 there. The option instructions are taken care of by Irwin. Team talk. Your chance to impress and win yourself a place in the side for competitive matches. That doesn't look like the best team talk. Let's try and mend this. There we go. Now let's have a look at this tactics. Now, are there any extra instructions? It doesn't look like there are. No, they look the same. That's fine. I wouldn't expect too much. Okay, let's start the match. Now we're not on 2D Classic. I thought I changed this, but this is just the walkout. So. Right, we need to change. I thought I changed this already, but obviously not. So, my preferred way to look at matches is with the 2D Classic. We're going to leave it on extended highlights, actually, as this is the first game. For replays, we're going to add some more of these. Disallowed goals, red cards, And penalties. Now, for the camera, we're going to have a look at this new behind goal, the low one as well. So let's see what that looks like. As we start the game, here we go. Okay, I've added a few instructions just for now. They might change dramatically, but that's just what I think we should start off with. So let's see if we can find a goal here. We're 15 minutes into the game. Nothing's really happened yet, but we'll have to wait and see if we're going to see some goals today. Gareth Barry's on the ball. He's found Lukaku. Here is Baines. Davis now to Dowell. The player names are kind of small. They're smaller than they were, I think, but I don't know if that's because I'm on the 100% thing or something like Zoom. I'm not sure, but they're kind of small. I can still read them, but they just seem smaller. But never mind. Barry's on the ball here. Here is Lukaku to Barkley, cleverly. Keeping the ball well here, but we are not creating anything yet. Delafeu now to Cleverly, and that's cleared by Mason Holgate. Cleverly's got it back here though. Barkley to Barry, and he's lost out. But here's Dowell to McElhaney, and Leandro Rodriguez on the ball now. He's found Walsh. Walsh has a shot, but it's a save by Stecklenburg. Not the greatest of shots really. It actually has been a really boring game. Barkley's not done very well. I'm going to go in a half time. 0-0 with our reserves. Walsh has got a free kick here. It goes wide. It's been a really boring game. In fact, let's put up the match stats and just see exactly what has been happening here. Just the one shot on target, and that was for them, and it was actually a dismal effort. We've had more possession, but we have yet to have a shot on target in this game. Second half is underway. Now, I want to see a goal, otherwise it's going to be a waste of time because we won't see the new camera in the replays, but here we go. No. Holgate clears it. So if we get to an hour and we still haven't seen a goal, here we go. Oh, no, Lukaku didn't win that header. Oh, Barkley's got the ball there. Goal! There we go. 48th minute. Ross Barkley has scored. Now we're going to see a replay. Let's have a look. Okay, that's a very decent camera. The players look really good, actually. The models look really, really cool. And Barkley's shot in the far corner. So, really good. The players look really nice, and the replay looks really, really cool. That is a nice camera angle, and that may be what I use in the future. And we've got a 1-0 lead against our reserves, so we found a goal, but we need to be winning by more than that. We still haven't played that well today. Walsh actually has an effort saved by Stecklenburg. Evans is on the ball at the moment, and Baines has won it here. And Lukaku now. Oh well, never mind. Lukaku's won the ball here. He's taken it past the number 4. That's a great run, but the finish there was poor. Baines throw in. Here is Barkley, the goal scorer, and now Murray passes to Ashley Williams, formerly of Swansea, of course, signed for Everton. Baxter passes back to the goalkeeper Hewlett. Murray to Baines. That's a good ball to Lukaku. Nice work there. Now Barkley. Can he give the ball back to Lukaku? He can. It's 2-0. Lukaku and Barkley linking up very well there. We'll see this again in 3D with that behind goal angle. Barkley and Lukaku with a 1-2 of sorts, and Lukaku with a left-footed shot. Good finish, and it's 2-0. Coming into the game a bit more now, 55 minutes in. The second making some changes. Delafeu hasn't played very well. We're going to bring on Balassi. I want to see what Balassi's made of. And we're also going to take off Cleverly and bring on Idrissa Gueye, who is a ball-winning midfielder. Let's play him as that. Just going to drop it back to standard flexible. As you know, we've got a good lead. There's only 20 minutes left. We should be doing okay. Here is Lukaku now. Looks for Balassi, but it's intercepted. Bainbridge is now on at the in the defensive line, and here's Henin. Lots of changes made by the reserves at the moment. Oh, Lukaku's take advantage of that. It's a good save by Hilton, but and a mistake by the defenders there. Lukaku pounced, but he couldn't find that goal. Baines' corner. It's headed away by Calvert-Lewin, and now Harrington will look to create something out deep, but nothing happens. 15 minutes left. Could be a chance for a third goal. That would be a nice 3-0 win. Nice way to start off our first match, but we'll see. Here is McElhaney to Henin. Davis. Garner. I'm guessing that's gay. I'm guessing his nickname is Garner or something. Okay, we've got Niasse up front now. He's come on for Lukaku. But Everton playing well here, and that's tipped over by Stecklenburg. Jones is, I think it was meant to be a cross, but it was heading for goal. They've got a corner here. Davis takes it. It's cleared by Gibson. Niasse is going to hold this up here. He's done well too. He's kept the ball there. Good recovery. I thought he was going to lose out. Here is Barkley. He's had a good game. Gibson to Barkley now. Nias Balassi, he's recovered that, but he's lost that to Jones there. Map changing looks really good. I'm really happy how it looks. Didn't really have any complaints with it, but we didn't really need to defend that much. Stekelenburg didn't have a lot to do, so we don't know if goalkeepers will be the same. Good defense, good defending. Defending looks really, really cool, so that's fine. We did really well. It was a clean sheet, so those 7s are expected. But yeah, I've got no complaints with that. It looks really, really cool. The replays look nice. I love the new camera angle. That looks fantastic, and that may be my go-to replay camera in the future. We'll have to wait and see. There might be some other ones to look at, but yeah, I'm happy with how that went. That's good. Good stuff. Man of the match was Ross Barkley, 1 goal and 1 assist. So yeah, we look very nice. Now Spurs have made an offer for Funes Mori. He's valued at £12 million. Spurs have offered 9.5 million, 7.5 up front, and potentially almost 15 million. No, I want more than that for Funes Mori, and I like him as a player. I want to try and keep him, but we'll have to wait and see. Definitely do some more transfer stuff off screen, and next episode we're going to go into the Premier League. Okay, so I've filmed 2 videos of this. First impressions of the game, it looks very, very nice, and I'm looking forward to playing this some more. I'm going to play some off-screen friendlies, or these pre-match friendlies. There's also, I think that's a Rooney testimonial with Man United, so that should be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my journey on this game. You know, starting with Everton. As far as the main save, I've got no idea. I'm going to do a separate video explaining my plans for the game in terms of YouTube and in terms of streaming. Yeah, a bit of an announcement that in maybe 2 or 3 weeks' time, if all goes to plan, I'll be doing my first streams, so that should be kind of fun. But I'm going to do a separate video for that, which will probably be out on Thursday. I'm going to try and get this video and the previous video out for the same day for Wednesday, as it's like the first full day of FM17. I think a double upload would be the right thing to do, so that's what I'm aiming for. It might not necessarily happen because I have a job, but we'll wait and see. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, leave any comments you want to make. What do you think of the team? Who do I need to sell? Who do I need to buy? What positions do I need to strengthen? And let me know what you're doing. What's your bit of beta save? Let me know what your team is, your first team is. Mine's Everton, so there you go. If you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next video where we're going to get into the Premier League games. I don't even know who we got first. Let's have a look. Crystal Palace. So we're just going to do the 1 game next time around, as will be some transfers. So next episode we're travelling to is it Selhurst Park? Yes, Selhurst Park. I had a mental block there, I forgot what stadium it was. Selhurst Park, facing Crystal Palace in the first Premier League game of Football Manager 2017. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.